Alright guys, here's my next review. And I'm going to do Onimusha 2. Now this is my opinion only. I'm going to first do 3 pros, 3 cons, and then I'll do a final verdict. Pros. First pro is Onimusha State. Now in the first one, you only got to do Onimusha through the last boss. And it was only a view. Wait, what was it? Yeah, it was like, no, you get to use non, but I can't remember exactly. Anyway, this one, you get to collect 5 orbs. When you get the 5th orb, he automatically turns into a, boom, Onimusha state. Makes him stronger and able to do different things. Another thing is he gets to shoot like 5 blasts and they hit everybody around the area. It's really neat to have that now. I mean, in the first one, you watch it at the end of the game and that's all. And I hated that. It's like, what? You can do that? Well, why can't I do it in the game? Well, in this one, they gave you that ability, and I love that. Especially when you're in a big and tight spot in the bosses, it's easy to click that last orb, and boom, you got them all. Or if you want to just have fun, kill all these other guys in the area, you just click the last one, and you got them all. The next pro is upgrades. Now, this game is different in upgrades than the last one. The last one had only 3 weapons. Well, this one has 5 weapons, 4 or 5 weapons. I think it's 4 actually, and armor. You actually get to upgrade your armor in this one now. I like that fact. You get to upgrade them all. You get to upgrade your weapons, of course, the same style and everything as the last one. But also you get to upgrade your armor. There's your hand armors, which I don't know exactly what it did. Maybe your strength, I'm not sure. Your foot armor, which allowed your movement, and your body armor, which helped you, of course, with your body. That is unique. I like that. I mean, this game was not my favorite Onimusha, granted, but that upgrade, that thing right there, jotted up a little bit. It's something different. It upgraded from the first one to a new version of it, and that's really neat. I like that. The next pro is storylines. The whole game has tons and tons and tons of different storylines. I mean, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 different characters to get to like you. You get a fat spear guy, you get a gun guy, you get a little ninja boy, and you get a girl. All 4 of them, if you get them to like you in a certain way or do certain things for them or whatever, I guess, they do different storylines. And at the end of the game, they give you all these different storylines that you've already done or whatever, and you can go back through it and try to do all those different other storylines. I only did certain ones myself. If you watch my LP, you see which one I usually do anyway. The girl one is usually the one I do. I don't know how to do the other ones. I don't bother with the other ones. It's just how I am. But the storylines of it was unique. It gives you a chance to play around with the story and have a different story every time. The ending is still the same, no matter what, pretty much. It's just the storyline throughout the game is different. Certain people die certain ways and all that crap. Next, cons. The first con is on and off Onimusha State. Now, this game, yes, to give you that Onimusha State power. This is what that Onimusha State thing goes down bad. You cannot turn it on and you cannot turn it off. The only way of turning it on is if you collect all 5 orbs. That's all. All 5 orbs. Once that 5th orb is collected, you instantly turn into an Onimusha and you get to walk around. You disappear or do certain things, it shuts off. I believe you can shut it off with a certain button, but when you shut it off, you lose all the orbs. So you have to collect all 5 again. So, like, you can't hold on to all 5 and, like, run around, you know, and do your thing. And when you get to a boss, you turn on Onimushas just to make that boss a little easier. You can't do that. I didn't like that. Granted, they gave you that Onimusha State, and yes, it's still upgradable. I mean, there are 2 other Onimushas, but it's just a fact. It'd been nice to have that power. To be able to turn it on and off, on and off. But you can't. I like that. The next con This isn't too big, but it's my opinion, and I wish it was like this. There is no Seminosuke. The new character, Jubei. Now, Seminosuke was likable. I liked him. He had that badass attitude. He looked cool. He looked like a samurai. You get this Jubei that looks like a little Afro kid that smells funny. I don't know. He just looks funny, and I don't like him. I never have. When I played this game, I did not like it. I didn't. I will tell you here now, I did not like the fact that Seminosuke is not in this game. I mean, it's not a big downer. It doesn't really jot down the rating I'm going to give it. It would have been nice to have him. I think he's mentioned throughout the game, but he's not in the game. But yeah, it's unique. It's something that they should have kept, my opinion. But I mean, like I said, it's my opinion. The next and final con is the final fight. If you watch my LP, the final fight blows. It's stupid. It's nonsense. It's dumb. Like the first one had the final fight was against the demon god, demon king or whatever. That was okay. I understand why you have that final fight. But this one's a big ass statue that you run around and you're in Onimusha State throughout the whole fight. That's right. You're throughout the whole fight. You're Onimusha State. There's not a time that you're actually fighting in your normal Jubei style. You're in a final fight. So, in other words, there was no reason for me to play as, I mean, granted, you get to face Nobunaga before you fight the statue. That's cool. But you know what? You get the ultimate weapon just before the statue, just like the first one, before the final fight. And guess what? A couple strikes with the final one, you're done. Nobunaga's done. You go to the statue, and you instantly in Onimusha style, which isn't normal. You don't just get this; you get a gun. So all you do is you gotta run away from him, turn around, shoot him a couple times with a gun, run away from him. It's stupid. The final fight just bothers me. I do not like the final fight. Out of all these games, the final fight is the worst. I mean, every other Onimusha is nice final fight. It's fun. It's interesting. But this one just sucks. It does not make sense. So, the final character. I'm going to give Onimusha 2 a 3 out of 5. And everybody's like, whoa. Yeah, it's not because I hate the game. I do love Onimusha. And it's a fun series, fun game. It's just, I don't know, this one just, it dropped down the thing. The whole game was so stupid. It was more like a drama story. I didn't like it. I never have. I never really cared for it when I first got it. I played it, I beat it, I never played it again until I had to do this LP again. I don't really care for Onimusha 2. But, it's not a game to give it a real bad rating. It's just an average game. So I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Because it is worth to play and have fun if you like the series. Other than that, I don't really care for it. That's my opinion. So, 3 out of a 5. Thank you all.